Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Pisces. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, we have the Sun card, so Leo energy. Your person is also showing up as the Devil, Capricorn energy. All right, they're viewing you as the Page of Swords, so this person is definitely spying on you, checking you out. And we see the King of Wands, so a very sexy, very passionate connection. And we see the Six of Wands, so I definitely feel like this is somebody who's successful. This is somebody who's resilient. They're quite a powerful energy here, Pisces. This is someone who's playful, passionate. They get a lot of attention. They like a lot of attention. I feel like they have a warm, sunny disposition. I feel people are very drawn to this person. And with that Devil energy, I also think there's something very sexy, very sensual about them. But they're also hardworking, practical, wise. The Three of Cups tells me you may meet this person at some sort of party or celebration, or you may meet them in person, or you meet them someplace where there are other people around. So the Three of Cups can also be in your community, through friends, at a party, things like that. But I do feel like this person is really fun to be around. They're really upbeat. And we see the Queen of Wands energy in reverse. Now, just be careful because it does look like some of you, this person may have some sort of third party around them when you meet them. So it could be a friends with benefits type situation, or somebody they're casually seeing, or it certainly could be somebody that they're with, right? Now, your energy, the Death card in reverse, Scorpio energy. So I feel like because of whatever that third party energy is, and again, it could be something like you work with this person, so you don't want to, SHIT where you eat, right? You're not quite ready, or you're hesitant here about transforming this connection. So it looks like, you could be friends, or you could be coworkers or something like that, but you're not quite ready to go all in until you know either what's up with this third party or until you're confident here. All right, Pisces, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, they're very funny, a lot of light energy, fun and light energy with this person, absolutely. With that Three of Cups and the Sun card, it definitely tracks. The laughter you share may very well bond you and alleviate stress. Now, they could have Virgo and or Capricorn in their chart. So they're good planners and organizers. They have a tendency to overthink and overanalyze. Now, there could be quite an age gap between the two of you. So it's possible for a 10-year plus age difference. All right. And we do see that this person may be a single parent, or they want to have children. And we also see leader, that this person is comfortable taking charge. They exhibit confidence in their decisions. They may be in a management role. They might have their own business. They might be the boss. But this is strong cardinal energy, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Aries energy. All right, so with this Devil energy, I feel like this person is definitely sexy, sensual. They're definitely not afraid of stepping up and taking charge. This is somebody who knows what they want, and they ask for it. All right, or they get it. All right, Pisces, let's see. All right, this person may have black hair. Now remember, these really specific messages, they're not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. All right, this person may be a little bit unconventional, okay? So not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. They do things differently. It's most likely what you're really attracted to. And we do see African. So this person could be African. They could be of African descent, or there could be some African connection. Like they do business in Africa, they lived in Africa. All right, and we do see that this person enjoys tarot. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay, yeah, this person is going to think about you nonstop, Pisces. You may even be their creative muse. I do see with that Virgo energy, though, they may sometimes overthink and overanalyze. And with you, they're definitely going to be overthinking. All right, we see thief energy in reverse. So we do see third party energy. I often get that with this card, but since it's coming out in reverse, I feel like it's going to be a no-brainer, Pisces. If there's some third party around them, it's a no-brainer. You're the one that they want, okay? And we see house. So this person could work in real estate. This person might have a nice house. They might own their house. They might be buying or selling a home. But I feel like this person actually has a lot that they've worked for, and then now they want to share what they've worked for with someone special. All right, and it looks like that's you, Pisces, but we'll see. What else do we need to know about this person, please? All right, they may like to use their middle name. They might go by their middle name, or they might add it to their first name. They may have an odd numbered birth year. All right, this person may have blue eyes or light colored eyes. Again, a really specific message that's not going to be for all of you, but it will resonate with some. All right, or it will be a confirmation for others, right? They may have more vowels than consonants in one of their names, or there might be something that you notice about the vowels in their names. Like they could have repeated vowels, or they could have, two vowels next to each other that you don't commonly see. And we see that they met you more than a year ago. So Pisces, this may be someone that you already know, but this can also be my past life soulmate card. Now this person is definitely spying on you, the Page of Swords. They're definitely checking you out. So they may start off as a secret admirer, or if you meet them in a party or you see them at work or something, they're gonna notice you first, right? They're gonna clock you first. I feel they're gonna find you to be mysterious and intriguing. They see you as somebody who's intelligent here. They may be getting gossip about you, or like asking other people about you. We see the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person is not going to want to let you leave, is what I'm getting, after your first date or when you're talking to this person. This person spends so much time wondering about you, and I feel like they have a lot of questions for you, Pisces. I feel like this is the type of person you're going to know who they are, or that they really like you, because they're really going to keep the conversation going, even if they start asking you kind of like weird questions. They're just going to want to keep asking you questions, getting to know you more and more. And we see the Strength card in reverse, Leo energy. So this person might be a little bit worried that you're hesitant or you're not so sure about them. They might also be a little bit worried that they come off a little bit too strong, or they come on too strong with you. All right, now you're going to be feeling the Five of Pentacles. So you might meet this person, Pisces, at a point in time where you're feeling kind of alone. Like you're feeling alone, you're feeling left out in the cold. Okay. So let's see, what does this person really like about you? We get really strong Leo energy in this reading, but it could be Aries or Sag as well. And of course, Capricorn and Virgo. What do they really like about my Pisces here? Okay, they see you as somebody independent, that you've learned to go it alone, and that you've conquered your fear of surviving. So they see that you're definitely not afraid to be on your own, Pisces, and that you're very independent. And we see Queen energy. So whether you're male or female, remember my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but you radiate the regal feminine, and you use your benevolent authority to protect others. You're not arrogant, even though you have a lot. I don't want to say to be arrogant for, but even though they see you as really good looking, they see you as successful, they see you as intelligent, you're humble, and they see you as someone who's not controlling or demanding, and they like that about you. They also see you as the dilettante, so you delight in the arts without having to be a professional. alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So they see you as somebody you're like a real one, Pisces. You're not superficial. You have many interests. You know a lot about a lot of different topics. But again, you don't become arrogant and you're not superficial. It's like you're genuinely, like, I just think they see you as a real one here. I love that. All right. With the King of Wands, I think this is going to be a very sexy, powerful connection. I do think this person is going to pursue you, Pisces. All right. And like I said, they might be a little bit worried that they come on too strong. All right. But this person's going to come in and pursue you. We see expanding capacity for trust. So this connection gently reopens emotional openness. Okay, yep. And some of my Pisces, you might meet this person again when you're, you're healing, or you're feeling a little bit lonely, or you've been disappointed, but you're not fully trusting, other people or dating. All right. And it's going to happen unexpectedly. This connection appears without planning or searching. Alignment finds you when resistance softens. Yeah. So when you're not expecting it. And this connection reinforces your value through experience, not validation. And I also think this is somebody who's going to compliment you, but it's not meant to just flatter, right? Like, this person's going to really recognize everything you've been through, everything you've accomplished, who you are, and they really truly admire that. And I feel this is the type of person or partner, Pisces, that's going to really gas you up. They're going to really celebrate you, especially around other people. Like, oh, did you know, like, Pisces has done this? My Pisces is so strong. My Pisces is so creative, like, whatever it might be. All right. And we see present in the moment. So this person engages fully rather than projecting far ahead, and connection unfolds naturally. Yeah, even though they are going to pursue you here, Pisces, between the two of you, they're going to stay present. And I think they also know if they try to project too far ahead, even if some of you, they might know they want to marry you from the minute they met you, that type of energy. But they know they don't want to overwhelm you here. So this is somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, very intuitive. And it's like they also want you to be comfortable, happy, and feel safe with them. All right, so let's see. We see don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, because some of my Pisces, this person might be a little bit on the loud side. There could be some sort of third party around them. You might feel like initially you're not super compatible, but it feels like this is just what the doctor ordered. Friendly support, you might be introduced through friends or with friends, but the universe, fairies, guides, and friends are conspiring to bring you two together. All right, and we see life partner. See, I am kind of getting this from this connection, that your romance is stable and ready to go the distance, and that life partner energy says it really could be long-term. And it's going to be long-term here because we have honest communication. So expect a heart-to-heart conversations, but also that honest communication is what builds trust, and that helps build longevity. All right, so let's keep going. Any important dates or times? There have been delays, okay, and Spirit saying very soon. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.